Mikeself and I. It's me, Mikeself and I. Me, Mikeself and I. It's me, Mikeself and I.
Yuli, you have to be here. Welcome to the Me, Mikeself and I podcast. This is episode Ciento. That's how I'm going to sound. I'm going to sound Russian, maybe a little bit Ukrainian. You can't tell the difference, but you can tell the difference. And then I'm going to say the episode in Spanish with a Russian accent. Or Ukrainian. It's episode 102. Episode 102. 101. If you want to sound like a Russian, you have to go van. 102. Van. A van? 102. A van02. A van02. Vanna. Vanna White? Van. Listen to me carefully. Did you hear how I said it? Listen to me carefully. Hello, everybody. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Me, Mikeself and I. And you are here. You are here with me. I'm here with you. And together, we are here. I want to thank everybody. I want to say hello to my awesome, amazing radio station on KNYO 107.7 Fort Bragg. Hello! How you guys doing? You guys doing all right over there in Fort Bragg? I know, Fort Bragg. Comedy doesn't exist. Stand-up comedy does not exist. But I'm telling you, when it's time for stand-up comedy to be legal again, I will be over there. I will make you laugh again. But until then, you need to listen to my podcast. And I thank you still, everyone in Fort Bragg, listening to my podcast. I really appreciate it. And everyone else here on the Me, Mikeself and I show, podcast, whatever. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I know tough times are tough. I get it. And I'm not just saying I get it. We're all going through it right now at the exact same time. The world. And I'm sure you've heard that a million times, which I'm going to just keep moving forward because I want to know, how was your Easter? How was your Easter? What'd you do? I want to know. You know how? You know how to reach me. mmipodcast19@gmail.com. And I'm telling you right now, that 19 was way before COVID-19. No one's ever going to like 19 ever again. Everyone's going to hate it. I used to love 19, but now everyone's like, ugh, COVID-19. Ugh, blah. Well, you'll remember my podcast email. So again, email me at mmipodcast19@gmail.com and let me know what your Easter was like. Mine was fun. It was super chill. Just me and my family. The Easter Bunny came, brought some cool stuff for the kids. But me and the wife, we bought the kids something else from the parents. Step aside, Easter Bunny. We got them cornhole. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Cornhole. We're going to have some fun now. If you're going to be quarantined, you might as well have cornhole with you. You're going to be an expert at cornhole. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Yeah. It was so funny. We were in teams. My wife, my youngest, and my oldest was with me, and we were losing. And my oldest is such competitive. She's like, "We're losing, Dad. We're losing." And I said, "Hey, you know what? I've been in stand-up comedy for 15 years. I've been losing for quite some time. This is nothing." And then we came back, and guess who won? Me, myself, and my daughter. We had fun. and we ate. We had a good time. So yeah, it was Christ is risen. It's the celebration of God, it's celebration of Easter, celebration of Bunny, and I also had something that I wanted to promote. I should have done it in the evening time. I didn't want to, and I didn't realize how dark it is. And I was like, yeah, I should have promoted this in the evening time. But at the same time, if you're going to promote something on Easter Sunday, you got to do it in the morning. So on Easter Sunday, I promoted something that I have been waiting, I have been yearning, I have been grasping on for so long. I have been trying my best to keep my mouth shut about it. And it's been 10 long years. I've been working on this for a decade, ladies and gentlemen. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, this was before my podcast. This is early into my career, when I was probably like 3-4 years in, around there, maybe 5 years in my career. I started creating this. I found this mask at the spirit store, and it was a bunny. It was like an evil bunny. And I liked it. And I was like, oh, dude. And I was looking for an idea to put on YouTube. And so I dressed up like a bunny, and then I started killing people. That's where the idea went. But I wanted to do more than just that, because it started. The videos that I was doing on YouTube, they looked snuff. It looked like snuff film, And that's not what I was trying to do. And I was wasting a lot of energy and time and effort and juggling family and stand-up. And it was just too much work, and the payoff wasn't working. So I decided to take a break on that, take the videos down, put that down, and then I decided to start writing a script about this character. I'm like, what does this person... And so basically, it's basically this character. His name is Funny Bunny. And what he does is he hunts down bad parents. And not just he knows the difference between right and wrong. He knows the difference between a good parent and a bad parent. Good parents take care of their children. Bad parents abuse their children. And during this time when I was developing this idea for this character, I was going through some dark personal times with family members and extended family members, and stuff around me wasn't doing well, and people that I knew that had children were being abused at the exact same time, and I wanted to step in and say something, and I got so sick and tired of hearing this. This is what I heard the most. I heard this. Well, there's nothing you can do. It's in the law's hands now, Mike. There's nothing you can do. And I was stubborn. I said, no, there is something I can do. What can I do? And this is what I did. I decided to write a script, a story about this character, Funny Bunny. You see, boys and girls, Funny Bunny doesn't like bad parents. Any parent that is mean to their children, Funny Bunny is after you. So that's what I wanted to promote. So I put this on Instagram, and I put this very first image of what Funny Bunny looks like as a movie poster. And I was so happy because that was a good milestone. And I'm going to talk more about Funny Bunny. Don't worry. Trust me. I want to talk all about Funny Bunny, but I got to give it to you little by little. Okay. We'll keep moving forward, because it's not about me, because I need to move on and talk about what I really I care about. But trust me, don't worry. Funny Bunny is not going away. Especially all to you bad parents out there. Funny Bunny. God, I love that voice. Okay, anyways, so let's move forward. I'll send that into the newsletter. So if you guys are already subscribed to my newsletter, I'm going to send you the image. It's a great image. It's a cool movie poster. I'm very excited. It took me from the start of conception of this idea to what Funny Bunny is, to the movie poster, and there's gonna be more. I'm gonna be bringing back the videos. This is what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna be bringing back the videos. You get to see Funny Bunny again, and I can't wait. I can't wait to show you this character again. It's been a long time since I played this character, and Funny Bunny is ready. So let's move on. All right, I have something else I want to share with each and every one of you, ladies and gentlemen. I am my micers. I sent a Facebook message. I posted this on Instagram, but I haven't told you here on the Me, Myself, and I podcast that Me, Myself, and I supports you. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Me, Myself, and I is here to support all small businesses. If you have a small business, whatever it is, let me know. I will dedicate 5 minutes of my time on air to mention your business. I will write a blog about it, and I'll also write a newsletter, and I'll tell everyone to it's basically you're getting free advertisement. That the best thing I can do to help small business and also purchase their stuff is to support them. I'm here to support you. And so Me, Myself, and I is here to support you. And this small business also includes performing artists. All of the performing artists, actors, musicians, comedians, magicians, jugglers, clowns, Funny Bunny, we're all out of a job right now. We're not doing our job that we spent our lives dedicated to do. If you think about that, a performing artist, they, here's the difference between someone that works for a living and then a difference between a performing artist. Someone that works for a living, oh man, I can't wait to take a vacation, man. I've been working nonstop. I'm ready to go out and hang out with the family and kids and just finally take a break. Here's a performing artist. Oh God, I can't believe how much work I have. This is amazing. This is amazing how booked I am. I am overbooked. I'm burnt out. I'm tired. I don't know if I can get up the next day, but this feels so good. This feels amazing to be booked for a year straight. Oh my God, that's amazing. To pay my rent from doing what I love. So now that all performing artists are out of a job as well, and small businesses are hurting, I'm combining them together. I'm dedicating this week, every week, 5 minutes of what I call Me, Myself, and I supports you. And the small business of the week that I am supporting is Kellz Jokenword Barksdale. That's right. I met Kellz Jokenword Barksdale was it last year? Yeah, I met him last year. He's a stand-up comedian. He's been performing for about 10 years. And the great thing about Kellz is he's very down to earth, very nice guy, has a beautiful family, and he's been supporting his family from stand-up and spoken word. He's originally from New Jersey, and he created this thing, a mix-up between stand-up comedy and spoken word comedy. That's why he's called Jokenword. And it's a great thing, and he knows how to perform clean. He's won many competitions all over. He won Catch a Rising Star. What else did he win? I'm sorry. The overall Christian comedian. He won the overall Christian comic. Do you know how hard it is for a comic not to cuss? You know, look at how long it took me. It took me almost 100 episodes to stop cursing on my own podcast. Do you know how hard that is? So just imagine Kellz making people laugh in drunken areas where cursing is more appreciated. And he's going clean, 100% clean. And he's got a great spoken word. I'm going to this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a moment. I'm going to take a break. And I just want you guys to listen to one of his poems. And then we're going to move on to the show. So this is a poem, a spoken joke word poem from Kellz Jokenword Barksdale.
You deal with an overzealous fella. Let's leave that man lost and jealous. Breakfast on the beach You ever have a San Diego? Girl, I would do your body joy. I hope I sent a mental note. I heard that your boyfriend was a body boy because his sack ran men too. Look, I could have gave this all to Dina, but I'm going to pass to Dina. Remember what you want, Lynn Wood. Let's turn these watts up. I'm trying to put the wood in the valley, and I will go down south, Bay. I'll start with your back first. You won't be able to stand nor walk. Money talks, but you know what my chat's worth. I know. I made your Aunt Terry. Oh. But let's not bring up my past, Dirk. Remember what you want, Hollywood. And if your man act up, even Fresno, I Stockton, you don't want to listen to this poem, Dale. And The Walking Dead, don't end up like Glenn, Dale. Baby, it's crazy. Ask Tracy. I got this gift wrapped. All I need is your box. I'm a star. Pick the top of Christmas trees. Stop. Whether naughty or nice, when I come down that chimney, I bet you'll believe in Santa, Monica. Remember what you want, Inglewood. Baby, I'm not done free riding this tongue. Don't you know I tongue? Why are you arguing with your man? To give you more when you love when it's oak land in your liver more. I'm not trying to be all up on you, love. I'm just trying to give you this California love.
Yeah. That was the smooth joking word of Kellz Barksdale, baby. Yeah. So make sure you guys support him. I'm going to have all the links. I'm going to have all his information on my website, on my blog. So yes, Kellz Barksdale, Small Business of the Week, from me, Mikeself and I, supports you. I gotta think of a song for that segment. It's a little rank, huh? It's like, hey, I know I want to support you, but I don't have any cool sound effects for you. Are you upset, Michael? All right. Anyways, but that's what we need to do. We need to support small businesses. You know, I love supporting small businesses, except for today. I'm not gonna put the business name out there to slander it. What I'm about to say. I'm gonna I don't want to, because the business is good. It's the person that was working, that represented that business, was not good. And I didn't appreciate. But what am I going to do? I'm going to complain about customer service during a pandemic? Your employee. Well, I don't care. If his first name's not Corona, I don't care. He can do whatever he wants. Did the job get done, Mike? Yeah. Well, then shut your mouth. Yeah, you think about that, ladies and gentlemen. Customer service, do not go to Target and complain. Do not go to any grocery store and complain. These people are at the boiling point. Okay? They are doing their best to serve you. They're going to snap. We get to go home after they leave. They're stuck in that infant state, just that COVID all over. They can't even wash themselves. They're in there all day long, in the grocery store all day long, and you have people, I want my stuff. I'm not going to be that customer. I'm not that customer, which is why I'm not going to badmouth the company. Okay, I'm not going to badmouth the company. What I am going to do. Okay, my dishwasher wasn't working, and I knew there was a clogged. I knew for a fact there was a a piece of glass missing because I picked it up. I opened the dishwasher and there was glass everywhere. Obviously, I was like, oh crap. The thing when glass breaks in a dishwasher, you're screwed. You don't know if there's a microscopic piece of glass that's going to clog something, a washer, something small that's not going to work. You know, it's something that, and they know their technique. Dude, the dishwasher people are mafia right now. Dishwashing repair people are mafia. They know how to fix everything. Well, let me just look dirty and just come on in. Just like the dishwasher repair guy that came in today. Oh my God. What in God's green earth? Rang the doorbell. Hi, I'm here with your big bear. He looked like a hippie Jesus. You know? And I'm not saying like Jesus comes back from the dead and he's like a zombie Jesus, because Jesus looked good. That's why he is risen. If Jesus was ugly, people wouldn't be celebrating that. Right? If Jesus came back from the dead as a zombie with slime and going, no one would celebrate him every Easter. No one. It would be a horror story. But since he was beautiful, and how shallow is that? We're celebrating how beautiful he was when he came back from the dead. If that's not narcissism, I don't know what is. I really don't. And you can't define me because I'm a preacher's kid. I know the Bible. I know religion. Sure, you can beat me on Bible quotes left and right, but I know the theory and the reason behind those Bible quotes. So bring it. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. I don't want to badmouth zombie Jesus. But that's what the dishwasher guy looked like. He looked like a zombie, not a hippie zombie Jesus, just very sad. Excuse me, I dropped something, but it's okay. I'm going to keep moving. It's very sad. And it's, hey man, come on in. I could tell that he just didn't want to be here. And I get it because of the virus, and maybe he's been working hard and he's just all over the place. But he just had this demeanor where he just didn't care. And then he had this off-putting attitude. And I was trying to talk to him, and also I'm trying to socialize in a nice way and also give him what the problem was with my my dishwasher. And then he started opening up to me, and then I was like, I got him. I was like, finally I can open him up. Because I don't want people in my house not talking to me. I know you got to get your job done, and you're here for one thing, but I want to know who you are because you're in my house. You're in my house. And you don't want to talk to me? I get you don't want to talk to me, but you got to have to talk to me. You're in my casa. You're in my house, bro. You're going to have to talk to me. Especially if I'm being nice to you. You're going to have to talk to me. That's one of the hazards when you're being a repair guy. You're going to have to talk to the owner of the house that you go in. God forbid. But then eventually he started opening up. And he started, I wish he didn't. Because the first thing I said, how are you and your family doing with this COVID-19? Are you guys doing okay? He's like, oh, me and my wife are fine. We're fine. Shaking his head left and right. We're fine. We're good. She's a retiree, and I don't leave the house. I'm a homebody, so, we don't go anywhere. So there's no big difference to me. I'm not saying the quarantine. Okay, being quarantined is you've been sheltered. I get that, but aren't you concerned about family members being infected? It doesn't affect me. It ain't got no fucking effect. I said effect. I didn't say the F word. Just one. I'm trying my best not to curse. Trying my best. I think I'm 3 episodes in from 100, 101, 102. This is my 102nd. It's 102. I haven't cursed. I'm doing well. Let's keep going. It's fine. I don't care. But me. And then I started noticing he's just being careless to the way he walks and just throws his tools around. And then he does this. Once he's done. Oh, no. Then he starts talking about he's definitely conspiracy theory rabbit hole. Big time. Funny Bunny. Not close, but at least I know it's Funny Bunny's not real. Is Funny Bunny real? Shut up, Funny Bunny. Anyways, this guy, he just starts talking about, my wife, she's so terrified about the news, and I tell her not to watch news. And I agree. I was like, you can't watch the news all the time because he's like, they give them fake news. They're not giving them real information. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God, here we go again. He's going to drop the T word in my house. And I don't care. I got a brother-in-law that's a Trump supporter. I don't care. Just don't give me your soapbox on why you're a Trump supporter. Just get to work. Okay? I can see if I'm accusing you, and I can see I'm putting my political, ideas on you, and then you got to, but he's straight up, I saw it coming. I saw it coming, though. Fake news, and then this governor of ours, he is batshit crazy too. Going to shut down and going to defy our Lord and Savior Donald J. Trump. Is that what you going to do me? I was like, oh fuck, dude, I had to say it. I had to say the F word. If you didn't hear it, that's fine. But I'm like, dude, you can be a conspiracy theorist all you want. You want to go down the rabbit hole, put the tinfoil in your head and say, Trump is right and everything is all right. It's just a simulation. When they purify us, when they insert the RFID chip inside us so we can scan everything, then the lizard people, just finish the dishwasher, bro. That's all I want. Just finish the repair. Fix. And I'm okay with his political stance. I was okay with that. Then he does this. He puts his stool down and goes, what are you doing? You don't have to believe anything. But are you seriously going to cough half of your lung onto my kitchen counter? And then he goes, do you mind if I use your bathroom? Yeah, I do mind. I don't want you here, but be mean because, he can cough all over me. We can get a fight in my own house right now, quarantine and all, and the best way he's going to win is just cough all over me. I'm like, how am I going to stop this coughing? Get him out. Get him out as much as he can. So I'm figuring out, looking at his path, which way he was coming in and coming out of the house and making sure follow his rule because I got to clean up all that area in the kitchen area too. My kids are in the room. I'm like, don't go out. Please stay in your room. Why, Dad? Because there's a zombie hippie Jesus that just coughed coronavirus all over the kitchen. So stay in. Dad's got to clean. Thank you. And then he comes back and and then he goes, hey, he's finished with his work. He's finally done. Found the glass. There I was. Right, piece of glass. Boo. Sure. Whatever. And then he has the audacity to say this. After probably taking the nastiest dump in my bathroom, coughed all of New York coronavirus. And I say New York because that's the epicenter. And that's what he did in my kitchen. Then he has the audacity to ask me for a glass of water. Not like do you got a bottle of water? You got a cup? Because cup, you can say a plastic cup. You can give him a sippy cup. cup is not formal. He said glass. Glass is different. Glass means something. Glass means that you want to sit down and hang out with me and have a conversation. No. I'm going to find you a bottle of water. And I couldn't. Because if I found him a bottle of water, he would have been out of the house. But no, he wasn't. So I gave him like half. Not even half. I gave him a quarter. Usually you fill it up halfway. I'm like, oh, here, drink it. No, I was like, get the freak out. And I said, get out. Go. Leave. Blah. So don't worry. I cleaned everything. Everything's good to go. And I'm okay. And my family's okay. I disinfect everything. I follow his path. I washed up. I'm good to go. My family's good to go. And he's not there. And I'm not going to say the company's name, because the company's really good. But this, zombie. All right, I'm done. I'm done. He's probably going to go home and watch Tiger King. I know it. He looks like him. And I know everyone's waiting. Mike, when are you going to have your opinion about Tiger King? Don't worry. It's coming. But I got something special for that. I'll wait till everything dies down, and then I'll say about it. But this guy looked like he looked like he owned one of the cages in Tiger King. He looked like he worked for Joe Exotic. He wasn't Joe Exotic. He looked like he worked for him. His hip was kind of messed up. Oh my God. He probably loves that show. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so I'm going to move forward, and for that, it is time. Do you know what time it is? I know it's the time. Are you ready for the time? Because here's the time. The time right now is time for good news. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, good news. I am sick and tired of all the bad news that is going around the world. I know everyone's worried and stressed about this pandemic, but guess what? There is still good news in our lives. And check this out. The good news of today is a 17-year-old Angel cashier picks up a $173 grocery bill for senior shopper who found himself short on cash. A young grocery store employee named Elizabeth Taylor, great name, had just finished ringing up McNeil at a checkout when he was distressed to find himself $33 short of his final $173 bill. After explaining his dilemma to Elizabeth, McNeil was about to put some of his items back on the shelf, but before he could, she simply insisted on paying for all of his groceries instead. Wow. Isn't that great? Isn't that... And she looked at his stuff, and it was all essential stuff that he needed. And without blinking an eye, she decided to help him out. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that a good news? Especially a 17-year-old girl helping out an older gentleman. An elderly gentleman. Especially that gap between young and old. It's so great to see that the young generation, even though my generation and the generation before us became lazy and we dropped all the responsibilities on the younger generation. And I'm sorry, because I wouldn't become... I apologize. I'm just going to say it's probably my fault too. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry that your generation's jacked. But, you could be bitter and you can be hatred. And she could have been a total a-hole that day. Just make his life a living hell just to see him squirm because she's working in this, in this disease-infested area right now. But she didn't. She's not being like this dishwasher repair guy. She's not throwing her political agenda on him. She's not coughing on anybody. She's not, she just came. She did it out of the goodness of her heart because she knew it was right. And that's what this podcast is all about. That's what we are all about as human beings. We just need to do stuff out of the goodness of our heart just because it's the right thing. Don't even think twice about it, folks. Okay? Be like her. Okay? We have a lot going on during this pandemic, and we have a chance to change and become better. And this is the best way to do it. This is how we do it. Look at that. That's great news. That's not good. That's not just good news. That's great news. And I'm thankful. I'm thankful that she was there and not the dishwasher repair guy. Could you imagine? He's like, that's $173. I don't have $173. Well, I guess you're going to have to take everything out back now, homie, Trump. Oh, man. All right, folks, I'm going to get going. But first of all, I want to say thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for listening to this podcast. I really appreciate all my listeners out there. I'm very thankful that all my listeners are out there listening to this podcast. I'm looking at my stats right now. Texas, thank you. Florida, California, of course. Michigan, I got people in New York. I hope you're doing well. Stay strong, New York. I got fans, or I'm sorry, I have listeners. I don't want to say fans. I'm not. Man, you're a listener. You're not. You want to be a fan, whatever. I don't want you to adore me, okay? We're here to help each other. So, my listeners in Virginia, thank you so much. I got listeners in Oregon, Washington. Thank you. And all over the world, I got 25 people in Spain right now. Muchas gracias, España. But thank you. And let's keep this growing, okay? Let's keep moving forward with this. Let's see what we can do with this and expand by helping each other out. So, again, please tell all your friends that without you, this podcast wouldn't go. So I need your help, okay? I need your help. I need you to tell your friends. I need you to tell your families. Subscribe to this podcast. Subscribe. Please subscribe to this podcast and let's have some fun because I can't do this without you. And I want to keep going. I want to have an hour-long, once a week show, okay? But I want to do it the right way. And the right way is for you helping me by subscribing and telling people what you think about this. Email me. Don't forget to email me at mmipodcast19@gmail.com. Visit my website, www.mikebetancourt.com, okay? I've got all my information right in front of you. Let's stay connected. Let's stay engaged. And again, if you have a small business and you want to get plugged here, it won't cost you a thing. Just let me know, okay? Me, Mikeself, and I supports you. All right. So we're going to go. Let's snap our fingers, Mikeers. It's time to go, okay? Oh, time to go. You could hear it. Yeah. It's time to what? It's time to what? It's time to what? Salsa! Yeah! Salsa.